everybody, how's it going? Guess what? Yo girl is done with first year of med school. Check, 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 check. Boom! Oh my gosh, look, I wore my I got this t-shirt today because we had our respiratory finals and I just finished them and now it's officially summer, even though it doesn't look like it outside. Of course, it's been sunny all week, and the one day that I really want it to be sunny and awesome is today, and of course it's raining and blustery and stormy, whatever. Just thinking back on this entire year, I'm like, oh my gosh, I can't believe that it's done. Like, I'm officially a second year rising second year med student now, and that is so weird to me. I feel like I just started. I feel like I just barely, it was August yesterday. Every day seemed like so long, studying forever and ever and doing that every day, but the entire year went insanely fast. We have a big gathering of all the M1 students, or at least most of the M1 students, in an hour or two, post-exam, come eat lots of food and that kind of thing. It's chill, but I'm excited just to get out of the house and do something fun for the first time in a long time, other than just feeling awesome at having gotten this far in med school. Because honestly, there are some moments where at least for me, where I was seriously thinking how am I going to keep this up, and so to finally actually finish and be like, oh my gosh, I made it, But the main point I want to get across here is for anyone out there that's thinking, maybe medicine, or if you're an incoming med student starting this fall, or if you're pre-med, or if you're not even a pre-med and you're just kind of thinking about it. What a lot of people think, this is what I thought too before I started, I just thought oh my gosh, can I even handle that? Can I even do that? Am I even smart enough to do med school, Because you just have this idea in your head of oh, med students are so insanely smart. How can I keep up with that? It's so not true. Okay, I am no genius. I through brute force smash information into my head. I'm no Einstein, right? So there are a few people who just are insanely smart, photographic memory types, whatever, but there are normal people too. Me. I'm just a regular person. I'm not insanely smart or special really in any way. And so basically what I'm saying is, if I can do this, and if I can get through a year, which is supposedly the hardest part, the first year, then anyone can do this. So if you're out there and you're thinking pre-med, or you are a pre-med, or you're starting this fall, if you're having any doubts about your abilities, mental, physical, or otherwise, to get through med school, I promise you, you can. Do not let that fear be a reason for you not to go after this, because you figure it out. It's not easy at all. It definitely is a trial and error type thing. You figure out what works for you, and you have to sacrifice some sleep sometimes and sacrifice maybe some social stuff. But I mean, that's the nature of it. That's kind of just part of what you have to do in order to succeed and learn what you're supposed to do in the time frame that you're supposed to. Basically, I'm here to tell all of you guys to just, if you're having doubts about yourself, stop, believe. I know it sounds super cheesy and I hate being corny, but believe in yourself. You got this, because if you can do it. No, if I can do it, you all can do it. And that's it. Scores are not everything. You can come from anywhere, be anyone, and you can still get through med school and become an awesome physician.
Later.
Oh gosh, I could sleep for 10 days straight and I would love it. I've earned it. Dang it. You guys. Okay, so picnic was really cold. It was freezing, but it was fun. And my fingers are still thawing. So something we were talking about at this thing was how weird school makes us. Now, whenever anyone mentions a hot tub, we just hot tub equals Legionella. Or bird poop, or Missouri equals histoplasmosis, like that kind of stuff where just like instant associations come to mind because you've done so many flashcards and so many practice questions that you like automatically associate these buzzwords, these like intrusive thoughts. You're like just going about your day, do. Someone mentions hot tub and you're like, Legionella, or San Joaquin Valley, coccidioides, you know, like just dumb stuff, but you like can't get rid of the association. It was just nice to just decompress with everybody for a bit. And we all like agreed that we still don't feel like it's done, like it just hasn't hit us yet. Like I literally came in the doors and I opened my computer and I looked at the calendar, like just on autopilot. I looked at it and I was like, oh, that's right. Like I literally have nothing else. Like I'm officially on summer break now, but I'm still in that zone still. And it'll probably take me like a couple of days to get out of that, to be honest, like to not roll over in the morning and like automatically pull up my calendar and look at what I have to do that day, or like how many Anki cards do I have due that day. Like I don't have to worry about that anymore, and that's just gonna take a second to soak in. Even if that is like the very first thing I think of, it's so nice to have that like second thought be like, oh yeah, just kidding, I don't need to do that anymore. I love that feeling. Anyway, just to reiterate, everybody, if you think that you are not good enough in whatever way to go to med school, I promise you, you are. If people like me can make it through, then anybody can do that. Anyway, yeah, short, sweet, to the point. Hopefully this added a little dose of positivity to your day, and pep talk if you need it. And if you ever have any questions about med school application process, if you're starting this fall especially, reach out to me. Feel free. I'm available through Twitter, Instagram, or just comment below. Any one of those ways works. And thank you again so much for watching. I appreciate it. Love you all. Hope you have a fantastic day, and catch you next week.